Let me introduce you to Dropbox. Dropbox is another step in virtual computing. The biggest thing Dropbox does for me is I no longer need this computer. I don't need this computer at all. I simply need a computer. Whether it's this one, or the one I have on my left, or the one I have on my right, or my phone, or my wife's phone, or my wife's computer, or one of the kids' iPad, any of those now allow me to do everything I can do on this computer. And what it is a virtual storage space, a virtual file. There is a video here that explains it better than I'm explaining, but let me just tell you a little bit of how I use it. First of all, this download here drops a file system right on your computer. Once it's installed, it looks like this. First of all, it always has a little icon here on the side that tells you it's active. The little green box always says that you now have an active, meaning it's syncing. But where the neatest thing is, it literally drops on your hard drive just like any other file. As I click my files to open, here you see my documents just like you would on anything, whether it's your Mac or your PC. But what it does, it drops another file system in here called Dropbox like this, and it now looks exactly like any other folder. The only difference is when you see the little green things, they're synced with your Dropbox virtually. So you can use this very easily when you're not connected. And as soon as you connect again, that point, it syncs them to other ones. And you can create any kind of file. And the thing that I'm going to demonstrate to you also is how I can do shared files. I can share them with you and back and forth. So it can come almost like Google. But what I like is you can just stack your stuff up here. And I use a PC, this one. You know, I have a Mac that I use, and anything else. The difference between my phones, like my computers, this one, my Mac, and my phone, is I have downloaded this app. But you don't have to download. You can go on somebody else's computer. You can go in the lab. You can go on your parents'. You can go any place and simply sign in. Look at this. I have COEs, the College of Ed, desktop files. Look what happens when I sign in now. It simply asks me, and I use my Gmail, which I'm going to ask you to use your Gmail as your sign-in so that I can share stuff with you. And I simply log in, and now I have the exact same thing. Only the thing here is this isn't on my desktop, meaning that if I upload something here and I change it, it doesn't sync. You have to download and upload again, just like you would anything else up there. You know, I have a little bit of this on D2L. Up here under Locker. Same thing. Locker has that same thing. It's just like that. It doesn't sync. Same here. That Locker syncs here, but you have to upload it as an updated version. So if you're using it online, the same way, you download, do something, and re-upload it. But if you're doing it locally, like here, it has a little green icon. You simply can do something to it, and it automatically syncs when you hit the save button. So it allows you to put everything you want in the virtual world simply by downloading. Okay, let me show you what happens now when I sync something from the other computer. Now watch what happens when I save this in Dropbox on my Mac. It immediately shows up here, and I get a little icon here that says a file's been updated. And I always get that whenever something is synced. Okay. I can click off of that. Now let me show you what I got from the Mac. Not that one. It is. Looks like this. And it has a little icon down the right hand, and I pop it up. As you know, it looks like this. Do you realize that this has a Google Drive sync too on Mac? That everything I have in my Google Drive syncs to my desktop, or syncs into my hard drive also. And every time I update it here, it updates there. But we're talking about Dropbox now. So when I click on Dropbox, look, it's exactly the same. And I have the little icon on top here also telling me that it's active. When that green arrow is green, tells me I'm have a signal in real time and I'm syncing. Okay. Now I have another one to show you also what it looks like on my phone. It's a little hard to see, but up here in the left-hand corner of my Droid, I have a Dropbox icon, and when I click on that, it too takes me to the website, but it also allows me to sync, where I can literally take pictures with my phone and drop them in there, and it sync them to all the other ones. Okay, and so that's all the different ways that that's used. So how do you get this? You simply download it, and I'm going to show you how to share now. I'm going to come down here, back into my regular thing. I'm just going to go to my Dropbox. Here is that one that I just showed you, like this. Alright, it's there too. Alright, so if I want to share this with you, here's all I have to do is click on it. I don't think I even have to click on it. I simply use this to share the link, and I can put your name in here. Like, for example, I can put my wife's in here, and this is how I'm going to share with you. I'm going to use your Gmails. I'm going to bring, like here, import contacts, and I can bring all my Gmail contacts in here. So whoever's in your Gmail, you can sync with this also. Alright, and I can put a message here. And this is when once I get you all set up, I'm going to share this same one to you. And see, I get a little thing up here that says sent to Christy Fegan. Alright, it's already gone. It also has this is kind of interesting, is I can share the entire box. Like, here is the thing, so anything I put in here I no longer have to share. I can share the whole box with somebody or with you. And what's kind of fun is I put in pictures and different things that are common to both of us, to her and I, or the kids. And you can have as many shares on there as also. So you have that capability in Dropbox. But I'd say the biggest strength I see of this is you walk around your school, around your house, or even with your phone, you have everything that's on your desktop. No more memory sticks, no more CDs, nothing like that. Now, let me give you a little thing here, some settings and stuff. And when I hold my icon over here, over it like this, it tells me how much is left in there. Like I have a little over half of mine used. Okay, 1.1, and so see, I'm not quite half. How you get more free space on different things. Now, it's kind of expensive, I think, to do it. You go to upgrade here, you'll see you get 2 gigs free, and then here's what you get up to 18 more gigs for referrals. And so I'm going to get some free space now when I refer to you, but you can refer then to somebody else also. You can refer to parents, friends, stuff like that, and if they add Dropbox, if they register for a Dropbox, you get another half a gig, up to 18 gigs. And I'm telling you, if you get even 4 or 5 gigs, that's a lot of space. And you may have to clean it out from time to time, but I'm telling you, you can put a lot of your stuff in there. I mean, you don't want to load it up with pictures and everything, but you can put a lot of stuff in there that you'll use, your files and stuff. Now it gets a little spendy here. If you upgrade to 100 or something, it's $10 a month. I wouldn't do that. And then they have it corporately also, that there may be a use for that also. And again, what it allows you not to have a server in your office, to have it virtually, is why you do it corporately. But what I'm encouraging you is to set up so you no longer are chained to your computer, that the computer can stay home, and wherever you go, you can have access to all your stuff. Now, what kinds of things do I keep on it? Maybe we'll just take a peek what I'm sticking in there. As you see here, this is each semester I have stuff. For example, here's the fall semester, each of my courses, different things I've worked on inside the course, different things I've needed, my roster, those types of things. Again, so I can switch computers or grab stuff off of the phone, things like that. I have pictures, but again, you don't want to get too carried away because they'll eat up some space. If you're going to do pictures, I would upload them into Picasa or something like that you have access to. Okay, that's Dropbox, and after you take it, remember, I'm going to be sharing something with you, and please use your Gmail account to download it. And then how I will know that you're successful with this is you will share back with me one document, and make sure your name is on that document so that I know it's from you. Okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. It'll say it's from you when the share link comes in, because it should come into my Gmail. And while I got you here, I want you to see this little thing I got going down here. This is the thing that syncs my Outlook. This syncs my Outlook with this lets me sync my Outlook with Gmail or with Google Calendar. This is how I are able to do that. And I simply tell it I want it to be a two-way sync both ways. If I put something on Google, it goes to my Outlook, goes to Outlook, comes to my Google. And this way, anybody that puts stuff on my calendar, like from the office or DSU, it automatically syncs into my calendar, and I can now compare it to everybody else's. The kids' stuff and the whole family stuff all syncs in here. Okay, so that's something that we're not studying that here today, but if you would like to sync your Outlook, that's how you do that. This is about Dropbox, and you will share something with me, whether it's one of the things you've created or a picture or something that you want to send me to share with me. Go ahead and do that, and then I'll know. That's how I'll know that you've got this Dropbox set up on your computer. And I say, and you can put this on 10 computers, but only the ones you use regularly. Otherwise, you'll want to use the one that's on your browser, like this one here is open to. Dropbox.